This is Salamancer, and today I am recasting a game that was already cast over on XTV Esports 2. This was one of the first, if not the first, invite-level games of the season. We are watching Classic Mix-Up versus Snooplicity, and no, you do not need to adjust your TV sets. This is TLR. He has made the roster change over to Classic Mix-Up, so one of the best soldiers in the business, playing for the team that came in second to their opponents in the ESEA invite level LAN that just happened a month ago. We are seeing right now Mixup getting the better of their opponents here on Snooplicity for the moment here. Yeah, Weeble and Big Ak both going down immediately. They did manage to take out Relic, who is playing Soldier as well for Mixup, but right now Harblue actually taking a lot of damage, but he's managed to get away from most of the opponents here. Oh no, he does get taken out by 38 Special, the demo man for Snooplicity, and now, are they backing out here? No, they really shouldn't. It's just TLR and Platinum left, and TLR is stuck inside the house right now. It looks like he's going to manage to get away from this with his equalizer out. No! Decides to die to Blank instead. So Blank with 200 health means that Snooplicity wins the mid-fight here against Classic Mix-Up. And I gotta say, just look at these rosters. Mix-Up looks like a beast of a team. But we are watching right now. Let's see if I remember anybody from the Snooplicity team, because I swear I've seen these guys before. Nosferatu Man, Waz, Blank, Weeble, 38 Special, and Big AC. I know I've heard of 38 Special. Great demo man. So we'll see what if Snooplicity can really put anything together here. This team, I don't know a lot about them other than that they are now in ESEA Invite, along with the absolute greats like the XEMG team, which is now called Quantic Legacy. By the way, they have had a name change since they've had a sponsor change. But yeah, we're seeing Mix-Up now back on their last point defense. Dabes has gone down as the first casualty here, but there's a lot of damage coming down on the red team. It's just that nobody on Mix-Up was paying attention to the point there. They were too busy trying to get the frags. Snooplicity ends up bringing it to 1-0 against the powerhouse Classic Mix-Up. So let's just watch the Platinum cam here. Platinum, of course, I want to say that he played Soldier before and made a bit of a transition in the last LAN to playing Demo, where he just went huge. So it's going to be up to him to really start doing some crazy stuff there as the demo man. Meanwhile, he's got his scout playing kind of a screen for him here at the moment, but having to back off now. And yeah, of course, that means the demo has to back off a little bit as well. In fact, he's not doing that, though. He's being very aggressive and could take a lot of damage. The scouts and soldiers all jumping in on top of Mix-Up right now. Dabes and Relic are both down. Enigma trying to chase down this soldier. Enigma, great scout, but not great enough to dodge all of those rockets. Snooplicity with another mid-fight win here. Classic Mix-Up is having some trouble here. Looks like they are a little bit mixed up with what they need to be doing against this team. TLR dropping back now into the upper lobby here with Harblue, who has, despite the fact that he said he would never play Medic again, Harblue is playing Medic again, trying to create, I think what they're going for here is they're trying to make the #1 star-studded team that's going to finally beat Quantic Legacy and, of course, Tyrone, CB, all those guys. That may be really, I think, the goal with this team, and you know what? They're probably having a lot of fun together as well. Right now, Snooplicity pushing into the battlements here, and they are taking out Enigma, Relic. Dabes is now down. Harblue, oh, he is in trouble as well, and using that overdose, which I do agree with that decision for the most part. Platinum here, interesting positioning. It looks like he may have spotted his opponents going inside the base, and he's got 6 health left. Can he get away from this right now? This is going to be, if he can get away from this, we're going to be watching some like epic Solid Snake type stuff here. Looks like he is getting away and going to go into the resupply cabinet. So yeah, nice decision there by him to just avoid all the fighting. Now, Soldier coming up here, gets air shot though. TLR getting taken down by Blank on the Soldier. Nosferatu Man, the medic for Snooplicity, now running the crit streak as well. We're already watching an absolutely amazing game here in the first invite game of the ESEA season. And looks like Classic Mix-Up do manage to recapture their Spire, so Snooplicity having to drop back just a little bit here. Even though they've got a big crits advantage, they do want to make sure they hold on to that and that they are able to push forward with their demo man just as soon as they have it ready to go, hopefully taking the Classic Mix-Up team by surprise. Where is 38 Special? Here he is. We're going to watch right now as they go around that corner in about 5 seconds. And I just pulled the mic away from my face because I realized it was right in front of my nose. So, yeah, we'll have to fix that. But here comes the crits right now, immediately taking out Harblue, going for more kills as well, but tough to aim some of those crits sometimes. Looks like he didn't get a lot of damage out there. Now TLR has finally gone down. Platinum as well, but Nosferatu Man, the medic for Snooplicity, was taken out during that, or just directly after that crits creek actually ended. Relic decides to swap back over to Soldier in his main base so he can sit here and defend it properly. Enigma now laying down a sentry as well, and is that, oh, of course it's a regular sentry, because guess what? The Gunslinger is banned this season. We can't see any more of our amazing Gunslinger Breloom action, but you know what? He's going to live on in our hearts, and even if the resolution failed, it's still there for all of us. Snooplicity, though, it looks like they are doing the right thing here. They're sending their roamer forward. Big AC right now just trying to check out the upper lobby, see if there's anything up here really making that upper lobby hold. And so far, no, there is not. Mixup is very, very content to play back inside their base right now. And let's just see. Yeah, that sentry there still covering the medic quite well. Everybody's actually backed up towards this side. Where is... Yeah, there you go. It's just Platinum hanging out over here right now. Okay, there you go. And that is going to be Relic sitting down watching the door as well. So they do have two heavy classes over on the right, or the left-hand side from their angle, I mean. But now, Nosferatu Man does have his Uber just about ready to go, so they're going to push in pretty soon. Weeble gets taken out there by the flames, actually. Oh, so they were sending in a spy. Completely missed that play, but Mixup actually had a pyro out to deal with that. So Dave's on the pyro, getting the spy kill, which is just classic TF2. Spy checking everywhere, and that spy could not do anything about it. Snooplicity now with 38 special. Looks like they do want to push in pretty soon, and 38's taking practically all the heals right now. Looks like they are kind of pocketing the demo at the moment. I like that decision, especially because I know that 38 special is a special demo, man, and not in the bad way. This guy is an excellent, excellent demo. And right now, pushing in through main. No, going to have to drop back, though, and his stickies are all laying on the floor right next to him. Relic does get taken out there, though, by Big AC over on the side. That is where the Uber has come in from, so actually the Uber coming in from the right-hand side while the demo kind of pushes in from main. But everybody from Snoop is backing out already. They're going through the choke point in main, and now Blank is down. There's a lot of pressure on the point here, though, and Mixup's taking a lot of damage because they're all on the low ground right now, eating stickies. They've got to be really careful here. TLR trying to run around those barrels and just press back the demo medic combo. Looks like he's managed to do that. Now these soldiers see if they can't jump out here. Relic, the roamer, is going to jump out and start trying to pressure his opponents a little bit more. Maybe get some capture time down on the Spire. But since there's all 6 enemies up right now, well, now 5. Waz just died, but still, mostly it's 5 enemies up. I'm not sure if Mixup can really manage to take back the Spire. No, Relic actually dropped way back there on the battlements. TLR looks like he may want to do something crazy, though, and this guy, hits that rocket, and now jumping right on top of his opposing soldiers, and now in on the medic as well. He does end up dying, but not before dealing a lot of damage to everybody. Look at how hurt the Snooplicity team is. It's just that Mixup can't take advantage of it. Enigma ends up running out there, and he died. So now, actually they did force the Uber, so that is exactly what Enigma was trying to do. He ran out there, forced the enemies to Uber, and now Snooplicity is trying to push in here and take advantage of the player advantage they have, but they're going to be pushing into an Uber. Blank is down right now. This may not be a very good push. They sent a scout on the point, but already Mixup is taking care of that. It's only 3 players left alive for Snooplicity. Daves ends up getting taken down to a body shot. No scoped there from Weeble, but Weeble is now dead, and I think Mixup can actually get out there and take the Spire right now. They are pushing into the enemy combo, and the combo is just about the only thing left defending it. So Snooplicity going to have to drop back. Wow, this game has been non-stop action here. And this is why I love casting Invite, because these guys are the most amazing teams in North America. Wow, good damage there on the demo, but of course it's not going to be enough to deal, not going to be enough to kill him. It's just going to be enough to temporarily set Snooplicity back a little bit. Scout now rushing into the choke and actually having an easy time of it. Soldier bombing in, and Relic did end up dying there. So the bomb didn't do too much, except it seems to have forced the Snooplicity team back, and once again they've popped their Uber very quickly here. So it looks like they're kind of playing frantically right now. They really want to stop and catch their breath, but at the moment they are not being given an opportunity to do that. Daves was down there behind, and now they're getting spammed in by pills. Yeah, okay, so they finally can take a little bit of a breather here. Going to try and sneak through the house. What are they doing here? They've sent a scout around. There goes Waz, actually did get taken out by stickies from Platinum, and now here comes TLR taking the Uber. He is immediately jumping in, and looks like Snooplicity actually playing pretty far back, so they're going to be okay for a bit, but I think this soldier is dead. No, absolutely dead. Big AC now down, and Blank as well, so Snooplicity is quickly crumbling here under the offense, and just some of the superior DM skills, I think, and crazy game sense from Mixup. But you know what? Snooplicity still has the 1-point advantage in this game. So 38 special now dropping into the resupply cabinet, just going for ammo, really. And are they going to be able to hold on to their Valley here? Because they're really not quite in position yet, but Mixup, are they taking advantage of it? Yes, they are. Dave's already running around, and the entire core here for the team hesitant about whether they should jump in. Looks like Relic taking a bomb on the medic did a lot of damage and did force the Uber once again for Snooplicity, so Mixup just has to back off a little bit, save their Uber until the enemy's Uber is done, or very near to done anyway. Actually, Harblue popped up in the air there and had to pop it on his scout, but did save TLR with just the little flash from that Uber, so he's going to keep him alive as well. Soldier trying to jump in, but you know what? Shooting at a invincible medic isn't really going to get you a lot of kills. Big AC and Weeble there did end up dying, and so it's just 2 players left alive for Snoop, and we have paused. Okay, and we are back already. Looks like actually one member of Snooplicity may have dropped there, but Harblue pushing his team forward right now, and they don't have an Uber advantage anymore. They did have to pop that, but they got a lot of kills, and Snooplicity is not in position to defend their Spire right now. So we're definitely seeing this red team going to have to drop back, and getting pressured actually from the low ground. Platinum with some beautiful sickies there to pressure Snooplicity and say, oh, were you thinking about doing that upper hold? Haha, no you weren't. Get back in that base. That's what he's trying to tell them right now. Oh, some good reflecting coming in from our Pyro, though. Weeble turning right back around at him and saying, hey, yeah, whatever, bro. Just keep firing your pills at me. Let's see how that works out for you. So Weeble actually looks like this is pretty much standard Pyro position here. He's going to be hanging out and stopping the Uber from coming in, especially because they do have a bit of an Uber advantage. But no, look at that. The Uber actually came into main. Where is the Pyro right now? He's still standing upstairs, but gets taken out to a pill. Oh, there's a lot of people on the point right now, and finally the Uber is popped here, stopping the capture temporarily for Snooplicity. They've gotten a couple of kills here, but Platinum is still in there trying to deal damage with pills, rollers, everything he can do. Does finally get finished off there by Waz. It's just that with Mixup, some of their players died so early, and now their soldiers jumping in here. I don't think Snooplicity can really do anything to push out here. Well, actually, everybody from Mixup, I think that was a mistake from them, because they may... Oh, I don't know. I think it was a mistake to just keep pushing in, keep sending reinforcements, yeah, because now they are going to lose the Spire here. Those two scouts are going to get the capture, and TLR goes down to Weeble. So Snooplicity playing that brilliantly. They waited for the enemy to just push in more reinforcements, and the enemy obliged. So classic Mixup with a bit of a mistake there has allowed Snooplicity to get right back in this game and start pushing towards mid once again. They have a big Uber advantage here. We'll see how they can use it. Sounds like... Wait, where are they? TLR checking inside his house right now, but yeah, they have pushed through house. They take out Relic immediately. They're jumping out here with both soldiers, but Hardblue and TLR are already back towards their second point. So they're going to lose mid, but they're going to keep their Uber advantage here unless both of these soldiers, and maybe even the Demo Man, jump in after them immediately. This scout could get taken out here. Enigma at about 50 health right now, but Mixup, I mean, yeah, they're going to be okay. They're sitting back in their trash area right now, which is this area behind the Spire, and they've almost got the full Uber. They're keeping their players healed up very wisely right now. This is TLR here with his white Tyrant's helm. And now he's jumping straight in after. He's got just such beautiful soldier movement. I don't think Snooplicity was quite ready for him to be jumping as fast and as far as he did. 38 special is down. Snooplicity almost has their Uber ready to go, but they've got to be really careful. They're taking a lot of damage. There goes Big AC as well. Even if they pop the Uber now, this is not what they want to do, but they're going to have to pop it unless... Oh, Nosferatu Man goes down to TLR. That's really bad for Snooplicity. And TLR there with such huge kills, such huge damage output in this game. 38 specials, the only man left alive. He's not going to be able to keep the Spire defended. So Mixup pushing strong once again. They really want to tie this game up here. Look at these scores right now. TLR dominating, but then Waz, one of the scouts for Snooplicity, actually doing really well too. 38 special down at the bottom, but then so is Platinum. These demo men are more interested in dealing damage than necessarily getting a lot of points right now. It looks like some good sentry positioning here from Snooplicity, but it's not the best. Normally you see it over on this side. Just the fact that it's over there means it could actually be spammed from like down here where you might not be able to see it, but it doesn't matter. The push does come in immediately for classic Mixup. Daves takes a bit of a roller there, but he's going to come in and start trying to clean up after the Ubers fade for both teams, looking to get around behind the enemies, and right now Mixup actually losing almost everybody. Daves, the only man left alive. Snooplicity getting so many kills here. Daves ends up going down to Waz. Harblue is dropping back, the only man left up. He doesn't even have any Uber right now. Yeah, if he dies, it doesn't matter, honestly. Laughing about that because Snooplicity is playing a great game right now on Badlands. An absolutely great game. So Platinum is going to start setting some sticky traps up here because he knows Snooplicity has already taken the Spire. They are going to be jumping around pretty soon. Good rocket there. Actually hits 38 special right in the face. But here comes a big jump right now from our soldier. He's chasing after a scout, interestingly enough. Actually chasing both scouts. Now jumping back up around here. And, I don't know, Big AC does take some heals from his medic. But question is, what's happening to these teams right now? It is just all over the place. Weeble coming in after Platinum and does get that kill. Going to sneak around and try to find Harblue as well. Maybe gets this one. Can he go for the 2 kill here? He's taking a bit of needle damage, but there goes Harblue, taken out by Big AC, and now the point is going to be recaptured once again by Snooplicity. Mixup, who I swear I would have given them such... I would have given them such a favorite to win this game. Oh, what just happened there? Relic jumped in on top of Big AC. Big AC fired a rocket at Relic. Both of them laughing about that one. I was taken by surprise. But I was going to give classic Mixup like the favorite to win this, and right now Snooplicity is pushing in, prepared to make it 2-0. They've got to watch out for TLR jumping up on top of the Spire here, and a lot of damage now coming into TLR and Hardblue. Hardblue has to drop back inside to grab that health kit, and TLR actually down to about 20 health, so he's dropping inside as well. There is an Uber popped right now, and Dabe's finally exploding in a shower of Halloween purple goo. I guess is what we're going to call that, purple dust, whatever. But Mixup cannot stop this capture right now on the Spire. It's Platinum actually goes down to 38 special there, so we're going to watch the 38 special cam as his medic dies. Actually, Nosferatu Man died there, but Snooplicity is still ready to push in. Assuming they can take out Relic there. Relic actually did a really good job of did take out Big AC, and now TLR standing up there does get the no, that was actually Enigma getting the kill on 38 special. These explosions are just confusing me, but TLR looks like he is ready to help defend this Spire with his life, but of course, TLR, one of the best soldiers in North America, if not the world, probably doesn't even have to waste his life to defend it. And right now, actually, Waz getting the back cap there while everybody was not paying attention. Now they're all running inside, rushing to stop him from capturing that last point. Now, of course, Relic is already standing there, so he's going to be just fine. And Waz is, he's going to be so close. He's 12 health right now. Actually, so is Dave, interestingly enough. Platinum was taken down once again, so was Waz, though, so he's finally down, and Dave's now down as well. So there's a lot of people dying on these teams. Snooplicity has a little bit of an advantage damage-wise, and Hardblue is feeling it right now. 50 health left for him. Relic jumping back inside of his resupply cabinet there. Oh, good kill there from TLR on Big AC up on top of the Spire. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that what we're going to see here is Mixup pushing once again towards the middle point. We've been playing like the world's craziest game of TF2 tennis right now, where that ball very nearly does not get saved each time around. It's been pushing into last point almost every time. Snooplicity did pop their Uber here, and they are going to be in trouble now because they've got a scout in, they've got a demo and medic combo being very, very overextended, and look at the chasing going on by Classic Mixup. They do manage to get the kill on 38 special. Actually, he killed himself there with that pill, both of them exploding. Big AC is taken out by TLR now. Nosferatu Man now taken out as well by Platinum, so it looks like Mixup does have this one. TLR there jumping 7 health left on that guy. He knows exactly what he can get away with right now. So Blank saying he's getting some lag when he jumps in, and you know what? That as much as we all like to say, oh, you guys are just whining, that is actually a really bad thing if your computer can't handle or whatever the case is. If something is messing up while you're trying to jump into your opponents, that is a really bad thing, because you're not going to hit your shots right. So if that's true, then I would be complaining too. Platinum here is going to start setting some damage into the battlements, just trying to help defend the Spire, defend that capture on the Spire, and doing a very good job of it. Looks like Snooplicity does have to back away, and now Plat actually going really far forward here. He's quite aggressive, but he's got Relic to back him up, so he is going to be okay with that. And now Scout rushing into the left-hand side as well. Just barely caught that out of the corner of his eye, so he knows that he's got some cover pushing into the upper lobby. This game is still 0-1. This is the longest game ever, and here it looks like they've popped their Uber way early, which is in fact a Kritzkrieg. Good try, but it's already done. 96% for Snooplicity. Can they sneak a Scout onto this point? No, it's been covered by stickies, and now Mixup is in a bad position here. If they get Ubered into, it could be really, really bad for them if Snooplicity can play it right. The problem is, if Snooplicity doesn't play it right, then they're screwed. So what they may do is just try and be a little aggressive here, deal some damage, and if they have to drop back, then they're okay. They're going to wait for that Kritzkrieg to come back in on them again, because Hardblue, yes, he is running the crits. So if they wait for the Kritzkrieg to come back into them, of course, then what's going to happen is Snooplicity gets to basically wipe out the opposing team at no cost themselves, because they've got an Uber. So they'll be invincible while the enemy's trying to deal, like 3 or 4 times 0 damage, which is still 0 damage. Snooplicity actually losing a lot of players here, though, and Nosferatu Man has to pop the Uber with 3 health left to go. He needs to get down there and defend that point immediately. Popping that Uber now, switching it over to 38 Special, who he finally got on top of. But gotta stop this Scout here, and stopping a Scout with a Demo Medic combo, not the easiest of things to do. Soldier finally comes in to help finish that off, but Classic Mixup, taking a lot of damage, but I think they should be able to push this in. It's just that now there are respawns for Snooplicity. Nosferatu Man has a severe disadvantage, though, and so we're probably going to sit on the Platinum cam for the moment and see when he decides, or actually, Hardblue last time popped that Uber. Well, he switched it between Platinum and TLR, and he's almost got the Kritzkrieg ready to go. It's about 95%, so they need to get in position to push right now. Platinum detonating all of his stickies, so he's going to start peeking in here, and he's going to call for that crits pretty soon. There it goes. Kritzkrieg is down right now. He's going to start setting it off, trying to get the kills there on the medic. Wasn't able to do that. Looks like one more crit sticky or 2 left for him, but now he's just got to start spamming into the point, and Mixup once again failing on offense here. It's just a really, really good clutch defense so far by Snooplicity, but they're losing all their players now. It's just one man left. 38 Special. Can he stay alive long enough to defend this point? No. finally gets taken out there by Harblu just before the round ends. 1-1 in one of the most epic invite games I think I have ever seen. Classic Mix-Up is coming on strong here, and it is about 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half, so we'll see. I did talk to Platinum after this game, actually. I don't know how it went. I don't know what the score was, but Platinum was saying, yeah, Snooplicity, I mean, was one of the best Badlands teams that we have scrimmed. In fact, he was giving them really high praise, saying they were even better than the scrim they had against Quantic Legacy, aka the old EMG team. So, wow, okay, good mid-fighting going on here by both teams. Mix-Up losing a lot of players, TLR taken down there as well, so it's just Harblu and Enigma right now, and they're probably going to have to pop the Uber to save themselves. Actually, it's a Kritzkrieg, and oh, Harblu dropping it there. Not that it would have saved him if he popped it, but could have gotten a little bit of damage off. Nonetheless, Mix-Up has lost the mid-fight once again. In fact, have they won a mid-fight yet? There's only been 2 rounds, so I think the answer is no. Snooplicity going to be jumping up right now to the Spire and capping that very, very quickly, and they've got the 100% Uber advantage, so they could bring this to 2-1 if they can play it right. Mix-Up, I mean, they're almost forced to play the upper lobby hold at this point, which is what they're doing. They're going to hold and try to stop the cap or delay it on the Spire as long as possible, doing a decent job of that right now, but if they lose their medic again, then it is over. In fact, if they lose any players right now, it's over. Oh, they did force the pop, though. Who is this? Is that TLR? No, it's probably Relic. Yeah, Relic was taken out there, but he forced the pop on Snooplicity's Nosferatu man. So this is actually looking a little bit better for Mix-Up than it was. They did manage to get that kill. Waz was going in there, and I have no idea why. Yeah, Harblu now helping Platinum, or helping the rest of his team here. TLR really is who's got the heal beam on for the most part because he wants to keep that guy alive. But helping the rest of his team keep the last point defended from all of Snooplicity's team, who looked like they were just kind of running in one at a time. But Relic now, using the original, that rocket launcher that looks so much like the Quake Live rocket launcher, or Quake rocket launcher, I mean, is standing up here on the Spire and starting to capture. 5 health left, though. No, sir, you are not getting away with that. And now Platinum starting to set some, yeah, he's doing this upper lobby thing again. It's just that if he doesn't have any support, he's going to get to, oh, what? Takes out Weeble, actually, so he must have had a couple stickies there to help defend himself. Normally, that spot is very difficult to defend yourself as a demo man because you've got like 4 different areas you have to be watching all the time. Basically, a 180-degree field of view is required to defend that. But Mix-Up now pushing out once again. They've recaptured their Spire, so they did manage to stop Snooplicity from forcing them back onto their last point for the moment. Snoop, though, they do have 100% Uber. They're waiting for the rest of their players to spawn in and get onto the point here. And now they're there, so I think we should see the push coming right up. Sticky trap here inside the house, but that's not really going to matter as nobody's pushing through right now. So our blue team, Mix-Up is, I mean, they're in a position to defend this pretty well. Here comes the push right now, actually. Harblu taken down. Oh no, Mix-Up is in big trouble now. If Snooplicity doesn't have to pop this Uber, then they won't. They're going to try and save it to push into last, but right now Big AC is trying to get away from the DM that's going on top. Actually, Weeble and 38 Special are getting the kills on the soldiers there. TLR and Relic are both down. Snooplicity did pop their Uber. They've got to capture the Spire here and at least hold on to the positioning advantage they have. In fact, they still have a bit of an Uber advantage here. Platinum down to 14 health. Harblu just now came up and looking to get the heals on Plat. I don't know, man. This game is not looking good for Mix-Up right now. Snooplicity can push in here with all 6 of their players. Oh, 38 Special eating a sticky trap, though. That's a very common location for a trap, and so I'm kind of surprised that he didn't back up just a little bit faster on that. Maybe he was just wasn't thinking about it, probably, and was thinking more about how they were going to push in, or thinking about how good his lunch tasted today. I am so hungry right now. I'm going to go have some lunch after this game. But Snooplicity and Mix-Up have their Ubers just about even right now. TLR standing up here and helping build that Uber as fast as possible so that they do not take a disadvantage. Where is the Snooplicity team? I think they're going to be hanging out outside right now, and they do have Weeble on the Spy once again, so we are on the Spy cam. That Uber almost ready to go, and Weeble needs to find a way to get in there. He's disguised as a scout right now, but now just cloaking up, using the regular Invis watch. So maybe this is why he was killed last time. You've got to be really careful using this watch, because if you don't, then you're going to be heard. But no, here we go. Nobody's going to hear him because they're too busy focused on the Uber that's in there right now. Weeble going to jump up behind and get the kill, probably on Platinum, which is going to open up. Oh no, he missed the kill. That's he was going to try to open up the point because, of course, right now there's stickies on it. Platinum's got those sticky bombs, and as a demo man, if you die, your sticky bombs disappear. But yeah, problem is he didn't get the backstab, so Snooplicity, that attack utterly failed by them. They were not able to get any capture time on the point, and Mixup once again in kind of that secure position of being able to recapture their second, at least temporarily. The Ubers aren't quite even though, and I wonder if Snooplicity realized this. They've got like a 30% advantage almost, because for a time, I mean, of course, Hardblue popped his Uber significantly later, so already they were at that disadvantage. But then for a time, Hardblue just wasn't healing anybody, so I don't know. Oh, they're just not in a position right now to pop though. It looks like Snooplicity is still kind of in this, oh, we got to back up, we got to back up, we got to play conservative mode, even though it's 6-on-5. And yeah, here we go. Now they finally realized, wait a minute, we've got a player advantage, and we've got the Uber. Let's go push. Looks like they do want to push either through house or through diagonal. They've got a scout just peeking out there through the house right now, and TLR going to go check, see what's in there, maybe get that kill on the scout. But here comes the push through diag. They've popped the Uber on Hardblue actually first. Great play by our core players here from Snooplicity. Jumping a soldier up to the spire, but he is going to get taken out very, very quickly. Big AC was just surrounded there by players on that spire, so it looks like Mixup has decided they want the high ground right now. Dabes gets taken out, but so does Blank. No soldiers left for Snooplicity means they can't really contest the spire too well, because soldiers are just going to jump on top of them every time they try. Enigma, Relic, and Platinum getting a bunch of kills right now. Nosferatu having to jump back, and he's basically relying on one scout, to defend him. Gets taken out by Platinum using a very, very well-aimed pill. So, Mixup is ready to recapture the middle point for the first time in quite a while. But how much time is left in this game? Not a lot. If they want to bring it to 2-1 going into the half, then classic Mixup needs to get their rears in gear and get the capture on very, very quickly on the spire. Looks like that's what they're doing. Platinum jumping up to the spire immediately. And where is Hardblue at the moment? That's kind of the question, because sometimes, okay, here he is. He's in trash, being defended by TLR, who is, taken out by the same sticky trap that caught 38 special. Now Relic down as well. Mixup is going to have some trouble pushing in here. Big AC down to about 100 health there, but he was down to 20 before, but he's healed up by his medic, so it looks like they're going to be okay with that for now. Scout pushing in, and then so is the rest of the Snooplicity team actually pushing out here. I'm not sure if I like this play. Dabes does get taken out by a good, well-placed rocket from Blank, but, actually the Uber was forced there from Mixup as well, back in their yard, so, yeah, all 5 of the players from Mixup are up right now and just hanging out on the spire. Nobody going for a back cap, so, the soldier from Snooplicity, he knew that. He knew they were okay for that moment, but nonetheless, they have had to drop back now. They've got the Uber, but really, I think Snooplicity, if they want to not throw this round away, they're going to have to sit back here, wait for their enemy to pop an Uber into them. They're just going to have to hole up and wait for Mixup to make a mistake, because pushing out in a situation like this, when you've got the Uber, it opens you up to such bad back caps that you really can't do it. So Snooplicity doing the good thing here, keeping their medic very, very close to spawn in case something comes in after him. Oh man, this game has just had me talking non-stop about the action, and I haven't had hardly any time to make jokes at all. I'm so sorry about that, but you know what? It's been a great game, so I hope you've been enjoying all the gameplay aspects of what's been going on. 38 special, trying to get some kills here. Platinum does get a couple, though, and here comes the Uber from Classic Mixup right now, taking out that sentry, but not taking out the engineer, so he's probably going to change back over to Scout, yes, and start trying to chase these guys back out of his point. The Uber's popped now for Snooplicity, and they are trying to deal some damage here. Enigma goes down, so does Relic, but Hardblue and TLR are still hanging out here in the bottom right, and actually pushing back. They're taking out Blank. TLR getting on the point here, does take down Weeble, but Hardblue and TLR are both killed by Big AC and Weeble himself, so Mixup only has 1 man left alive. This is kind of what I said, Snooplicity, they really couldn't push out until Mixup went in and basically wiped out. Now that they have wiped out, Mixup doesn't have much of an opportunity to defend the spire for the moment. They might be able to put together something, but Snooplicity has a big Uber advantage. So I think we're going to see this game, this round at least, this half, probably going to end in a stalemate with no teams getting the capture unless something crazy happens here. Nosferatu Man did die to Relic, so actually really good work there by the roaming soldier from Classic Mixup. They could get away with having a big Uber advantage here if they don't lose Hardblue to Big AC jumping in from behind. Mixup losing a lot of their players here, so Snooplicity made a really great decision, I think, there in this situation, which was basically, okay, we lost our medic, let's just go bomb in and surround them and completely ruin their day. And it worked out very well. Waz coming in on top of TLR, dodging these rockets just barely, does get finished off by the shotgun there. TLR could have finished him off a lot earlier, I think, and taken much less damage from the pistol if he just realized, oh wait, I've got that shotgun, right. But you know what, I am not anywhere near as good of a soldier as TLR is, so I'm not going to question it. Anyway, Snooplicity team has once again defended the middle point here. They are not really going to have an easy time of stopping the cap, though, from Classic Mix-Up, or getting into Classic Mix-Up last point. Here comes TLR once again. He's going to have to defend against this bombing and soldier against Hardblue. Hardblue took a very good air strafe there, diving back towards the second point there, while TLR finished off Big AC, and now that he's been finished off, Hardblue is going to feel good about running back in once again. Nosferatu and Waz now down as well. Snooplicity almost wiping out here. 38 Special is the only man left alive. He did drop back into his resupply cabinet there so that he could respawn back on last and be safe for the moment, but safety doesn't defend points. So, of course, only one man against 6 doesn't defend points either. He did the right thing. It's just that they are losing the Spire because everybody wiped out there. And now, Hardblue is ready to push in with an Uber. There is no Uber in return for Snooplicity. This is probably going to be a capture. There's a Heavy right now. There's a Sentry. The Sentry's already down, though. It was only level 1. It looks like 3 or 4 players here dying for Snooplicity. Hardblue, Enigma, and TLR have all gone down, but it's only Blank and 38 Special left to defend. And now Blank can't stop the cap. It's 2-1. They're all calling good half here because there's only going to be like 30 seconds left, I think. Very, very close half. Mix-Up just barely going up 2-1 there. And how much time is left? It will tell us. No, actually, there you go. That's it. We'll be right back with that second half. So going into the second half here, we're going to watch, let's see if I can't find, the Platinum rollout. And we're going to watch whether Snooplicity can keep up the intensity they had in that first round. They've been doing an amazing job against Mix-Up so far, considering the star-studded roster that Mix-Up has. Of course, with all their roster changes, I mean, it's possible that Classic Mix-Up is still kind of finding their legs and figuring out how to work together, but they have been practicing quite a bit. Waz and Weeble getting taken out. Blank and Big AC down as well. Oh, Mix-Up has this mid-fight won. This might be the first mid-fight win for them all game. And Enigma is going to go try and chase down 38 Special. Looks like TLR gets the finishing blow, but Enigma's going to be happy with the damage he did, and a complete wipeout for Snooplicity. This is not good. It does mean that TLR and Hardblue are just going to push straight into main. TLR is like, no, wait, actually, let's not do that. I want some ammo, and we're going to go around to the upper lobby. Interesting choice, actually, but he did see that 4 players respawned. He didn't want to go take them on by himself, maybe, so probably a good decision to make sure everybody gets in here. They push in all with the Uber, because they've got plenty of time to do it. They're not really going to be able to get any picks right now, so they are just going to have to push in with this and try to focus down the Heavy and the Sentry, but I think they'll be able to do just that. Sentry does get taken down, and we're watching right now the Heavy kind of hiding behind the point, but he's taking a lot of damage as well. Just looking at the health right now, Big AC, the first man to die in this engagement, and there you go. Everybody was alive for Snooplicity, but they were so busy trying to deal with all the players from Mix-Up that one scout snuck in there and got the capture. That's what you need to do. Let's see if we can't find the 38 Special rollout and watch this demo man do some crazy action. And yeah, he's going to get out there, do about the same rollout that he's been doing just about every time. The same thing that Platinum's been doing, and so yeah, they both kind of see each other. They're going to be trying to sticky snipe each other as much as possible, but now, of course, it's all about trying to sticky up their enemies wherever they can. 38 Special was actually taken down. This is not good for Snooplicity. Once again, they've lost a demo and a soldier. Enigma's taken down, but Weeble and Big AC are down again. Nosferatu man needs to get out of there, but he's going to be chased down probably by Dabes here at the very least, if nobody else. So Dabes, okay, he sees that it's just going to be Medic Scout, but they are getting back really fast, so yeah, I think Dabes is probably wise to sit there and try and cap the point, because now, of course, Hardblue and his soldiers are already, and Demo Man actually, already capturing Spire once again. Not as big of an Uber advantage this time around because Nosferatu man did drop back, but look at this Relic already on top of him, gonna force that Uber if he can. Oh, good defense there though by 38 Special, and he's grabbed the health kit. He's gonna be just fine now. The Uber is... Oh, no, he couldn't force the Uber because Nosferatu man didn't have it. Duh. Okay, so... No, Snooplicity would have been in real trouble there if Nosferatu man had taken a lot of damage from that. But he didn't, so good dodging and good eating of that one rocket by 38 Special. He saw the rocket coming at his medic and he was just like, nope, I'm going to take that. That was good bodyguard work there. So now Snooplicity does have their 100%. They're back up to their last point once again, but this time around, if Mix-Up pushes in, we're going to see another... I think we're going to see another really good defense here by Snooplicity. They've got the Uber ready to go, so this time around, it's not a desperate defense. It's going to be a more normal defense. Nonetheless, last time around, it was just kind of a scout sneaking in out of that point. So let's see, Mix-Up right now, sitting sort of in the upper lobby and waiting for something. They are, I mean, they don't really have, as Shadow Puppet would say, they don't have much incentive to push in right now. They are leading in the score, so they can waste as much time on the clock as they want to. There was a sniper up briefly, but it looks like he didn't really get anything done, so we're back to seeing Weeble on the Heavy. I want to watch the TLR cam to see what he does as he jumps in here, because he's probably going to take the most part of this Uber. And so we're just going to see as soon as it actually happens. Now, I do know that these teams tend to use both TLR and Harblu as callers at the very least. I've heard Harblu make quite a few calls while I was at the LAN. He was a pretty loud guy, but TLR makes a lot of calls as well. Not nearly as loud, of course, but a very good player and very good caller. So when I heard him when he was on the experiment calling next to Pure, he and Pure would both of them are actually really good callers, and sometimes they would even like fight about the calls a little bit. Not necessarily fight, but they would have their disagreements and they would voice them at each other during the game. But we're going to see whether TLR actually decides to push in. Oh, it looks like Relic pushing in first, trying to bomb in on top of the enemy medic, and doesn't manage to get him to pop the Uber, though. So, Nosferatu Man going to be right back up to having 150 health, having his 100% Uber, and so Mixup doing the right thing. They're just playing a little bit further back because they know they're a man down for the moment. Relic actually, oh, interesting, he's swapped out to the Heavy. So has decided that he just wants to get out there and deal more damage. I kind of like that play. Heavy versus Heavy is an interesting decision if you can't get the sniper in there to really snipe that Heavy away. But we'll see whether it pays off, because sometimes bringing the Heavy out there... Oh, look at this. TLR does now take the Uber. Looks like maybe somebody spotted they were out of position. So he's just going to sit here and try to push enemies away from him while they're Ubered, and then get the damage afterwards. Dropping back out with his medic, deciding that they really can't afford to stay in there for now. They don't want to lose too many players here, but Relic is taking a lot of the heals at the moment. He's sitting down there dealing so much damage. He did end up dying there. Waz down to about 150 health, though. TLR dropping back with Mix-Up, so it looks like the action is over for the moment. For the most part, Dave still does get taken out by Big AC. He may have been trying to sneak in onto that point once again, but it was a little bit too late. And now, Platinum spotted somebody coming in through the main entrance there into the last point, or out of the last point, really. Snooplicity, where are you guys right now? Nope, still standing back on their last point. Mix-Up, that attack by Mix-Up, it was sort of one of those tentative probing attacks that says, okay, well, if we can't get the last point captured here, then we just back out and we'll reset the Ubers and we'll try it again. So if we can't get the kills we want, or if we can't catch you out of position or whatever, then you know, nuts to you, we'll just back away and you can't push back out. Sounds like the Uber is popped once again here. Scout just trying to take out some stickies on the point with his scatter gun. But TLR takes a lot of damage, gets out once again, and this time around, Relic is pushing into the high ground, taking a lot of heals from the medic once again, down to about 42 health here. One more shot could have finished him off, but now, yeah, there you go. Blank finally finishing him off with a direct hit on that rocket. Enigma is now down as well. Oh, there goes Harblu to Weeble, so we are watching everybody from Classic Mix-Up getting wiped out. And we just need to see here Weeble and, looks like Blank, jumping straight out to this point. They want to capture it as quickly as possible before Mix-Up respawns.
The control point is being contested.
And sorry about that. Allergies are bad. Don't do allergies. Weeble, though, standing up here and getting the capture for Snooplicity, keeping them in this game, because right now it is, I think, 3-1 in favor of Classic Mix-Up. So Snooplicity really needs a couple of points on the board here in the next few minutes if they want to keep themselves in the game. They do have an Uber advantage. They're pushing it with Blank right now. They do spot, once again, a Heavy still being played by Classic Mix-Up, but Harblu taking a lot of damage. Relic now taken down, focused very well by the Snooplicity team. So watching this focus fire is really amazing to see. Not as easy to tell when it's happening as like in a game like StarCraft, where you can just see that, oh look, we clicked and now the stalkers are all firing at each other. But Big AC does go down there, and now Platinum, 6 health, did get finished off by Waz while the Uber was coming in. Harblu was going to try to save him, but decided against that. Well, after he saw Platinum die. So, I mean, you know, there is a backup going on right now, though. It's just that neither one of those is going to be successful. Waz taken out there by TLR. Meanwhile, it's forced Classic Mix-Up to drop back and kind of defend their Spire for the moment. Nosferatu Man getting a meat shot. Dave's finished off there, but Nosferatu is going to realize that he's going to get jumped right now. 4 health left on his medic. Oh, that was so close. And I can just imagine what their comms are like after that. Oh, man, now we got to back up. Shit. But what happened there was Dave's just ran in, weaved through all of the Snooplicity team, and here comes the Uber, actually, so we're getting a little bit of a graphical lag there, but the Uber coming in right now, and Mix-Up does have to drop back away from this. They are losing their Spire, but yeah, what happened there, Snooplicity just wasn't able to deal with Dave's. He got one meat shot off on the medic, and of course you can tell you can just see the little damage icon, the ticker of how much damage you did to somebody. So Dave said, oh, I just got like a meat shot, like 105 damage or whatever on that medic, and that was really the point at which Relic said, oh, I can get this kill. So he jumped in straight after him, and look at this Mixup already recapturing the Spire once again. So sorry, my analysis has gone on a little bit long, but that's why we saw that soldier jump in when he did. It's because he knew that meat shot was down. If he could just get like one well-placed rocket, he could have killed that medic. Nonetheless, didn't quite manage to do it. Snooplicity could lose their medic now, though. TLR did a very good jump forward there just to pressure him back. And it's interesting to see that a lot of times what happens with TLR is he'll jump straight after the medic and force the medic to run back after taking a little bit of damage, and then he'll just turn around and see who he can clean up. I like that decision making. Mixup now, of course, capturing the middle point here. They didn't get a lot of kills off of that, but they did get a lot of positioning. Snooplicity has 100% Uber, but they've still done 2 players. Relic, oh, jumps straight into a sticky trap from 38 Special. That's gotta suck. He's laughing about that one too. Platinum is trying to keep his team alive right now. Dabes is dead, but so is Weeble, so I think we're seeing, where is the Snooplicity team right now, actually? Big AC, he's sneaking around behind. It looks like he thinks he's been spotted anyway. Now he's definitely been spotted after firing those rockets, so he's going to back off. But the Roamer and the Scouts are sitting there, and it looks like Snooplicity has still defended their second. It's just that here's the thing, it is 3-1, classic Mixup's favor, so Snooplicity needs to push a lot harder. Oh, here comes the push right now. Actually, they're pushing through the house once again. I like their decision-making to push through these interesting areas. Now they're having to back out, though, and Medic may actually be the last one to get away from this. Good air strafe, though, surfed right off of that rocket. Big AC ends up dying to Enigma, though, over on the sides. And now, scouting on the Medic. Can't take him out yet, but there you go. Enigma does finish off Nosferatu Man right before getting shotgunned to death by Blank. It's only 3 players left alive for Snooplicity, and Mixup looks like they are now prepared to push onto the Spire once again. They're going to have a big advantage after this. Dave's taking a lot of hits, though. He's got to be careful. Oh, and does get finished off by Waz with a scattergun shot from long range. Now, Mixup, I mean, they are going to push onto the Spire. They do still have a player advantage. They do still have an Uber advantage. Just losing 1 scout there isn't going to be a huge deal. But Weeble is setting up a sentry. Where's he setting up? Over on the left side again. And it's already going to get taken out by Platinum. So good play there to just harass that and not let it get up to level 2. Mixup is going to be very prepared and very ready to push in here and really take out their opponents. I think this round could go to Mixup very quickly. After we've seen Snooplicity put up such an amazing play here, it's finally time for Classic Mixup to take advantage of their superior players. Basically, you just can't stop a team like TLR, Enigma, Platinum. These guys are amazing. Snooplicity has had some good success here with the kills, but not enough to defend that point. And there you go. It is now 4-1 for Classic Mixup. So the points spreading just a little bit here. We're going to watch this 38 Special roll out once again as he leaps up the stairs. Really good rollout actually from him. He's going to have full health there to deal with his opposing demo man, who actually looks like he's taken a different little rollout there. Went into the building instead, and 38 Special taken out by Dabes. Mixup having to drop back here temporarily with their combo, but Relic meanwhile was still in, so is Platinum. They're having to deal with 2 soldiers, but now just 1 soldier after Blank got taken out by Enigma. Enigma is just going crazy. Enigma is a killing machine right now. In fact, top fragging this half for his team. See, he's got 12 health left, and he did actually finish off Big AC there. So that was at least 2 kills for him at that mid-fight, probably more, but I didn't catch all of them. He did finish off the cap there now as well, and we're gonna watch and see what happens as they cap this point, because now they've got that big Uber advantage once more. This could actually be the end of the game right now, because Snooplicity probably isn't going to be able to deal with the Uber coming in once again. It's just, if you've got an Uber disadvantage, you're sitting on your last point, and they're pushing in right now before you can even get that sentry up. Yeah, I think this game is over. Now, good effort here by TLR. He actually did get taken out. There's 5 players left alive for Snooplicity, but there you go. Oh, beautiful kill by Dabes and a capture for him. So that is going to be the game. Thank you guys for watching. This has been SalTV, and yes, this game was cast over on XTV. It's just that the video quality was really not good enough for me to be like, oh, I want to watch that, so I decided to recast it. Nonetheless, you should be watching me on XTV as well, because I tend to stream pretty darn well over there. So we've got a lot of ESEA games coming up. I just saw that there were like 20 of them tonight or something, which of course is Tuesday night. By the time I post this, it'll be Wednesday. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am signing out.